Alright, so we do a little bit of intro stuff.
We can do this. This is going to be interesting. I got a lot to say about Overwatch. It's going to be good.
Indeed. Overwatch is going to be a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so Overwatch, favorite characters, things like that.
Yeah.
Good to go.
You can hit that out. Professionally and professionally.
As usual. Yeah, so forgot what we're doing here. So, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Intoxicast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we're here to talk about some drinking. And this time we actually have a shout out to the Alltech Lexington Brewery. They have provided us with some free samples. And we'll talk about that after the Trinity Primer.
Your
Start
choice
your night
of
off.
preferred liquor. 3 shots.
All right.
Makes a pretty good chaser.
Indeed. That's a good way to start off the night.
How is that pumpkin?
Is
it pumpkin spice or just pumpkin beer?
It's a pumpkin barrel ale. I mean, it's got a hint of pumpkin spice, I guess, but this is it's okay. Fun fact: this tastes like it's got about 5.5% beer,
Like normal.
or alcohol. So like a
Normal
normal beer you get at the gas station or at a bar. Well, this thing is 10% alcohol.
That's high grav.
That's high gravity. That's some good stuff.
Nice.
So I am gonna say this is a great chaser, and it's a great way to kick off the fall season. So, how about you have a stout?
Yeah, it's a bourbon barrel coffee stout. Smells like coffee, which is great. Has that coffee aftertaste, and it's not too bitter like you get with a lot of coffee stouts. So it's just nice and smooth.
Cool.
But yeah, so shout out to Alltech Lexington Brewing Company.
Website's
free sample.
KentuckyAle.com, and they're on the Bourbon Trail. I actually did not, as much as into alcohol I did not know there was a Bourbon Trail, like the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, the Bourbon Trail. They're the only brewery on the Bourbon Trail that serves beer, they said.
Oh, cool. All right, so yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They also do a whiskey, a rye, and a bourbon.
Bourbon, yeah. So, all right. Those are the beers, and those are good beers. I'll rate this. Actually, I hate pumpkin. The flavor is disgusting, but this is. I will drink this.
You're
This
not.
is awesome.
You're not basic. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not. I don't want to say that I'm a basic bitch. I'm not. I want to be as far away from that as possible. But all right. So we did some drawing for you all last week, and now we're going to share it with you.
Oh, did we draw?
Yeah, we did some draw. So the subject was sickly mushrooms.
Sickly mushrooms.
We both went kind of literal with this, mushrooms being sick, and mine's. I like yours better, so I'm gonna go with mine first. All right. So I'll throw this on the screen. I got. Yeah. So they got the puking the rainbows up, because they're the psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah, you got the.
Yeah. So they're like, oh my god. And if you look, on the left one, you can actually see, I actually try to draw in, the eyes are just
Yeah, he's got, the bags under his eyes. He's been vomiting for a while now.
Mm-hmm. And the other one's just dead. He's still vomiting.
It looks like the Super Mario mushroom, but it's yellow spots instead of white.
Yep.
Same thing with the dead one. Oh, no. But
These don't give you one-ups.
That's true.
And that one looks like, it is
These
the one
ones
that
give you
kill
throw-ups.
Oh, geez. That's
terrible joke.
Horrible. Okay, let's step away from this and go towards something a little bit more on your side.
More Alice in Wonderland or something. I don't know. This one, I think I went a couple of different kinds of sick because I couldn't decide on which. You've got the literally sick in front, like vomiting, and then you've got the mentally sick who's down on his little mushroom knees, waiting to receive the vomit because he's crazy. And
It's kind of culty right there.
Yeah, it is a little bit. And then of course you got the disabled sickly mushroom in the back. And there's a guy in the back who's like, oh my god, I must have eaten a bad human, which I guess I had growing out of the grass. Little humans
Dude, yeah, like it's like the humans are the mushrooms and the mushrooms are the people. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird. I don't want to be in that twist of reality.
Hang out in the sun, and of course the sun's wearing sunglasses because it's the only kind of glasses suns can wear. And yeah, and then it's got like very rainbow, psychedelic waves coming off of him. Yeah. It's,
we all know what kind of mushrooms those are, so let's. That's
If you go into the woods and you find a yellow mushroom with red spots on it, I don't advise eating it because I have no knowledge of mushrooms at all.
Same here. I have no clue. I buy them at the grocery store and eat them. So.
I'll eat a portobello burger every once in a while, but I really don't like mushrooms that much at all. So,
So let's kick off in reference to video games. I know we talked about video games last week, but we're gonna go with a specific video game this week. First-person shooter, Overwatch. So, Overwatch is just stupid popular right now.
Oh yeah, taking the world by storm.
Yeah. So you got Overwatch. It's like it's a pretty much, honestly, it's a port or copy of
like a reskin
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress.
Yeah.
Granted, like everybody has different skills in what's in Team Fortress, but they really took the best of Team Fortress and kind of made their own. They say it's like a first-person shooter with MOBA tendencies, but I don't really get the MOBA part of it because the only like the escort missions maybe, but if you had like NPCs to protect or something,
if they had NPCs to protect or like towers
to destroy.
Honestly, that would be a great MOBA. Is a Overwatch MOBA, like a legit MOBA. Like, you know.
Although I think that Heroes of the Storm is porting in some of the Overwatch characters, or they've got like some Overwatch skins.
Well, I know that they actually have Tracer. Tracer has gone over to that, but I got out of Here's the Storm. I haven't played it forever.
Here's the Storm's great, but just Overwatch has been my main thing lately. Just like, who's your favorite character in Overwatch?
All right, so favorite character. That's actually, I gotta stick with Reinhardt.
Reinhardt,
the German man. He's got the armor and the shields.
Precision German engineering.
Precision German engineering. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. And I just have a horrible German accent, so I was trying to be funny with that. That failed horribly. Let's just not.
Wait, that's Russian. That's Zoya.
Zoya or Zarya?
Zarya. Oh my goodness.
Or Zanya or I don't know.
Zarya, you're right. It's Zarya.
It's Zarya.
It is definitely Zarya.
Okay.
And have you ever noticed Zarya has kind of like a lazy eye thing going on unless she's got a certain skin on her?
Really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't look that closely, but okay, cool.
Yeah, it's always bothered me. My favorite character, of course, my main character is Diva, just because I'm like a jack of all trades kind of person. She can do, defense with her defense matrix. She can do the short range, flat cannon burst, and she's got high mobility and like big tankiness, which works for me because I'm a slow mofo. And
yeah, I guess when it comes to first, I like being in the shit. Like, I like to be up there, up front, in your face, being like, surprise!
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you. And I'm going to hit you hard with that hammer that just, I love it. Yeah. And also pinning people against the wall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just like rocketing right into them, be like, oh, sorry, you're going on along for the ride. Like, okay, my nickname for Reinhardt is Ride Hard. Because he rides you like hard into the wall. But
and that new map that they've got, Eichenwald.
I finally played it.
Yeah,
I finally played it. Yeah, and it's awesome. I love that. It is awesome.
Map. There's like this tree off to the side where if you're defending, you can run up to where the attackers are coming out, and if they're coming out of the side entrance, there's a tree there. You can run Reinhardt and do his charge straight into that tree right where they are. And you can just mow all of them off the edge of the cliff, except the poor hapless soul that you grab and you ram into the tree and you kill. But everybody else just falls off the map. It's like the most satisfying thing ever.
Knockback, you're gone.
And speaking of Eichenwald, really interesting story. There's a guy on Reddit. We'll try to put him in the comments section. Give him a shout out. But there was a guy who had this great idea for a brawl because that's one of their things. They decide specific rules for this extra custom game mode. But basically, like the whole map of Eichenwald is this German town, which is great for Oktoberfest. since we're going to be going there pretty soon. But
up next on Intoxicast.
But it's all of these Bastions versus all of these Reinhardts and Reinhardt-like characters. They all have their own names, but they're all Reinhardts. Basically, they've got the same skills.
Okay.
But they're fighting in this town, so he created this Reinhardt, all Reinhardt team, like a three-man team Reinhardt versus a 6-man team Bastion with the Bastion's respawn timer on 0. So it really feels like it's a constant wave of robot Bastions coming in to like kill you and try to knock down your fortress walls and stuff. And so really, as far as like a lot of games like Call of Duty with the zombies and stuff, like the waves and stuff, that's probably the closest to a zombie wave game mode that they've got yet. And it's fantastic. It's so much fun.
Yeah, that's one thing is like Blizzard is known for having a good game, but also allowing players to do the custom maps, like in StarCraft.
Yeah.
Like, play through the StarCraft storyline, awesome. Multiplayer, sure, you can watch the people. The Koreans are just going to kick your ass. I'm sorry. They're better.
They can devote more of their time to it, honestly. Plus, they have better internet connections than we do, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they do have a smaller country, so it's easier for them to get Google fiber connections.
It's the new baby food. Google fiber.
Google fiber. For babies that have fiber problems.
Nobody poops but you. Out that. No. Okay, but yeah. So
that's concentrated evil coming out of the end of you.
Oh gosh, Family Guy. I love that. Oh man. But okay, so back to okay. So Google, yeah. So they're usually good, but like the custom maps are where it's at. Like,
oh yeah,
you can just do whatever you want. Like, there's like SWAT's a favorite of mine.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's StarCraft. Sorry, we got in Overwatch. You have the Eichenwald, which I haven't played that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's like
I want to play that now.
That's one of their new maps, and it's got the double game mode. Because right now Overwatch is kind of light on game modes. They've got the defend the point, or attack the point, or defend and escort the whatever.
King of the Hill and escort. That's what it is. That's all it is.
And Eichenwald is a combination escort, and then once you're escorting a battering ram to a castle, it knocks down the wall. It knocks down. Pulling a little bit of Rick and Morty there. Escort knocks down the wall, and then it's a King of the Hill after that. So I kind of like that. I like the idea of like having game modes that switch from one to the other. I'd love to see like capture the flag or something. Capture the flag for half of it, and then like King of the Hill, or like escort something and then capture the flag, or capture the flag and then escort.
I feel like capture the flag. On the whatever team, just go all Reinhardts. Because I mean, you just like when one of their shields goes down, pop up the other one. When the other one goes down, pop up the other one, and they just keep it in chain. And
yeah, it all depends on like who you get a hold of. Because like Tracer could be great at capture the flag too. If you like get a hold of her and then you just zoom back to wherever you're going.
I would say that is true, but in all the past games, what teleportation is, when you teleport, you can't hold on to the flag.
That's true, yeah.
That's the thing. So it's always been like the beefcake. The beefcake has to be the one that gets the flag and runs.
I wonder if Diva could hold on to the flag even when her mech dies.
That's a good question. Or maybe she has to, like, if she gets destroyed, she has to jump out the mech, grab the flag that her mech had, and then still run.
Yeah. So they're probably trying to figure that whole thing out right now, which is why they didn't come out with Capture the Flag in the first place. But I would trade Capture the Flag for all of the individuality of the characters, because it's very much like a MOBA and very much like Team Fortress, and every single character you have to use different skills for them.
Yeah, people, supposedly they're good at this. They can just like hop between characters based on what's going on. I can't do that. I mean, with Overwatch, it's like I gotta get used to one character, and then when I jump to another character, the abilities are all different. Like you can't just like going from. Oh, I guess Bastion is just hold down the trigger. That's what he is.
Bastion's not gonna. It's a very a very steep learning curve. You don't know him, you know him.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But oh man.
I have to say that game, earlier today though when it was 5 bastions and then just me as Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was just like it was escort map and all the bastions just got on top of the escort vehicle. And I just like ran around the vehicle holding up the shield, being like, all right, well, let's, concentrated death coming at you every time you see the escort.
And that's the thing
vehicle.
about Bastions, too. Like, Bastions and Reinhardt's working together are perfect.
Yeah.
It's like way back in beta, Bastion had a front-facing shield, but
What?
that made him too OP.
Yeah.
So they took that away.
Because his Gatling gun is powerful. I mean,
Yeah.
if you beeline on someone for, just 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
they're
they're dead. They're dead. Anyone,
Yeah,
even if they're a tank, they're
highest
dead.
DPS in the game, but at the same time, it's so easy to kill a Bastion because he has to stop firing at you to heal himself, and he's immobile in his highest DPS mode. So,
Yeah.
you got at lower levels, people complain because Bastion is too high DPS, and then at higher levels, people complain because you never get the opportunity to use him because everybody's too mobile and they know where Bastion's going to hide and stuff like that. But I really like that character, especially on escort maps where you can sit him down on top of the moving object.
And
that's
then
what
you
makes
just
him
stick
awesome.
with it the whole time.
Yeah.
5 bastions, 2 in the front, 1 on top, 2 facing the sides.
And
It's death on
And
a box.
I totally had all the maps memorized before we did this, but I have had one too many. There's this one map that's got little floating platforms that go all the way around, and they just keep moving all the time. You set a Bastion on top of that, and you just own the map. Because you're moving, but you have the high DPS at the same
Either
time.
I haven't seen those or I haven't played that map.
It's like the one with the gigantic robot that's sitting way up in the distance, and there's snow
I guess I've never
everywhere.
just chilled and looked around. I guess I've always
Volskaya Industries. That's the name of the map. Yeah.
I played that once, I think,
Yeah.
and I don't think I had a chance to figure that out. But
Yeah. The first point that you defend is pretty generic, and if you fail that point, then you have to move back into a room that has that rotating platform on the left side of the room.
okay.
But yeah, and that's a super fast map, depending on how one-sided it is.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say Overwatch is. Oh yeah, let's just review it. A little bit of review here at the end. Overwatch, a first-person shooter-wise, it's cool.
Oh yeah,
You have to work as a team. I like that, and I don't like that at the same time. Yeah. I want there to be a team or a what do you call it, a solo deathmatch.
So like a team deathmatch or solo deathmatch thing.
So
yeah, I mean you get a little bit of autonomy if you're using a flanker like Tracer or McCree, but if you choose a tank or somebody, you got to protect something. You got to stay back with everybody because
it's always based about teamwork.
Yeah.
I mean, Reinhardt has some good attack, but he's a defender. It's why he's in the defender category.
He's a defender. Granted, though, they did a fantastic job of turning a melee character into a fantastic use. Reinhardt just feels so beefy when he's swinging his hammer back and forth,
2-3 hits, someone's
down.
dead.
Yeah,
if they get close. But the problem is you got to be close.
You got to be right next to him.
I think I've killed a Tracer once, just because they I guess they were a newbie or something because. I was able to pin them, but
it's so satisfying when you're playing as Roadhog and a Tracer is teleporting around, and you're like, where's that Tracer going to teleport to? And then you throw your hook at the place you think they're going to be, and then they teleport right there, and you grab them and you pull them in, you shoot them in the face, and they die because Tracer's a low health character.
How can you lead?
But you're just just
lead them. That's all.
You got to lead them into it. You got to think hard about it too. And that's one of the great things is you got to really think about what you're doing.
So, of some of the I guess the character I wouldn't say they're OP, but okay, when you were playing Lucio, dude, wow, Lucio is he can knock back, he can heal, and he can hit you hard.
Yeah, he really
oh god, what's that one chick that can jump up in the air and shoot the bazooka?
Oh yeah, Farah.
Yeah, him, her, a Reinhardt, a Bastion. Like that was just
Oh,
those
yeah.
4 alone is
We
like
just
an unstoppable
owned the other
team.
team
You just own 'em.
entirely. Yeah, and the great thing about Lucio is he's got that passive healing buff going on. He doesn't heal quite as well as like Mercy, but he's got the passive healing buff going on. And if you're on a map that has a ledge, you got to have a Lucio. You got to have somebody who has a knockback like a Pharah or a Lucio, just to get those free, like those guys that are like, I'm going to run on the side of the map. Yeah. I'm going to run on the side of the map because I watch football and I know they want to run on the side to make it so that they can only see one side and make sure that nobody's coming at them from both sides. But then you just run up and you're like, boop, and they're gone. And that's the end of it.
Bing.
Granted, you don't want to do that to a Roadhog because occasionally they'll just hook you and take you with them.
Oh yeah, true. I guess
You got to be careful.
Yeah. As Reinhardt is just like, oh, I jump off the side and I'm like, shield, kite me, I don't know, whatever.
Well, that's the one thing with Mei, because she's like the utmost harasser in the game.
Okay, Mei has a special place in hell.
Mei's her own class. Like, you've got your healers, your offense, your defense, your tanks, and really Mei should have her own class with just harassment. Because freezing you in place makes you so frustrated. Walling off your defenses, so frustrating. It's so frustrating just to have a Mei on the team. Yep. Great character. She doesn't need buffed or nerfed at all. She's just there to
actually
be
one of the few. She's the only character that can actually troll her own team.
Oh god.
Yeah, like
block off the entrance at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's like plonk. It's like okay.
And it was like, I guess we're going out the left entrance, or we're waiting 10 seconds.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, yeah, okay, done enough of that. Okay, so Overwatch, good game, good review. I like it. It's still in its infantile stage. It needs more. It needs a lot more.
Blizzard is good at active development, though, so expect to see more and more good stuff from them.
Yeah, they should pump it out eventually.
Yeah, and the only thing I'd say is, like, I'm a huge fan of campaign modes. Like, I love story. And Overwatch has story, but they separate it out into into shorts and
the movie. They're good. They're great.
They're cinematic. I mean,
but
Blizzard
I'd love to have
cinematics
some kind
is
of
just amazing.
Game to it, like
Yeah, I would like there to be a little bit of campaign mode in the game, but that's just my preference. Granted, like their Bastion short, the last Bastion. Oh my God, as a psychology person, absolutely the best. Explanation of PTSD I've ever seen in an animation or anything.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about that earlier. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna watch that video because it looks.
Because he's
like super cute with the bird.
And he freaks out at the sound of spoilers. He freaks out at the sound of a woodpecker. And he just freaking mows down a forest with his Gatling gun because he hears a woodpecker and it freaks him out. So it's great. It's a great explanation.
Okay, all right. So we need to do some drawing for y'all. In closing, let's start this off with what are we doing? Roll the dice. And
all right.
Where's the sheet? Here we go.
All right.
So, okay. Again, until we get something better, roll it twice. D20.
Okay.
Go for it.
We got an 8.
Got an 8.
And we got a 1. 9.
9. All right. So 9 is superheroes.
Superheroes. Okay.
Right.
So it's a superhero something, right?
Superhero something.
Superhero something. 12. 12. Plus 6.
For those of us who can do math, that's 18. So that is a... We need better stuff from you all. You need to put stuff in the comments. Because this is a butterfly goat.
What's a butterfly goat?
I have no clue. I assume it's just a goat with butterfly wings.
Goat with butterfly wings? Okay.
Yeah, so superhero goat with butterfly wings.
Superhero butterfly goat.
What is wrong with this?
You know, I'm surprised.
We need your help!
We do need
Put stuff in the comments!
Is there already a butterfly goat superhero in the Marvel Universe somewhere? Or probably DC, since they have so many alternate universes.
Just thought about this. In Fairy Tale, Capricorn is this, like, suave, well-dressed goat, and
Oh,
he's got
like
like
a
superpowers.
butterfly.
But like if he had, I guess he doesn't have butterfly wings. But
He
still-
doesn't have butterfly, but he like dresses himself very nicely, like a butterfly. Kind
Well, he's got suits. Looks like a butler
of.
almost.
So, okay.
But yeah, okay, so goat, butterfly goat,
Superhero.
and superhero.
Superhero butterfly goat. This is gonna be
And-
fun.
Yep. All right, so let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Draw ourselves. A
Thank you
butterfly
all.
goat.
Good night. And I guess what are we gonna do here? We got oh crap. Subscribe. That's right. Subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Follow us. Like, even if you're gonna make fun of us, follow us because,
Seriously.
yeah, you spend all your time making fun of us. We will take it.
I was almost too sauced to tell them to do that. Oh my gosh.
Well, you
Yeah.
know it happened.
Come and subscribe. Thank you all. We love you. Come back as much as you can.
Enjoy your evening.
Just do whatever.
Go out, party, have a good time.
Party hardy. Good time. See y'all. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Whoo. Okay, I got another one right there.
Nice
Do this.
butterfly goats.
Yeah,
Thank God we
butterfly
don't have to
goats.
draw again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is gonna be like the sexy crazy cat lady. This is gonna be horrible. So
You think so? No. Maybe we can work on it a little bit more. I don't know what to do to make them better.
alright, well. Yeah.
Ugh.